Rob McLean.
So it's the part-timers, the Irish part-timers Glentoran, who start tonight's first round, second leg UEFA Cup match against Dundee United. And the ball immediately all the way back to one of the heroes for them of the first leg in Belfast, Dean Smith. Immediately the ball pumped down deep into the Dundee United half. The early exchanges, and Glentoran with a chance to break through the middle. And that was George Neal wearing the number 2 shirt for them tonight, but gathered safely by Billy Thompson. Up goes Peter Hines, gets his head to the ball, but under pressure from Terry Moore, gets another crack at it, up in the air and out for a throw-in. Peter Hines, brought from Japanese football to Tannadice. McCaffrey with the throw down the line. Alex Cleland, who got one of the United goals in Belfast 2 weeks ago, turning that one out. Glentoran try again. The ball on the halfway line. Played across to George Neal. Infield. The foul there by David Neri. Free kick to Glentoran. Here's Terry Moore, the captain, with the free kick, and it goes up, goes David Neri, away. Alan Preston falls as he tries to complete that clearance, but gets a second bite at the cherry, and he now on the ball. His first game of the season for United. A good run down the left, but he was pulled down by Billy Caskey, the former Northern Ireland international. John Clark with an early touch of the ball, out to the right back Alex Cleland. No joy for the youngster. And a throw to Glentoran, just inside their own half. There's Raymond Campbell on the ball for Glentoran. A nice move through the middle for the Glens, but interrupted by the Dutchman Freddie van der Hoorn, trying to set up a counter-attack for United. Kevin Gallagher, a loose one there, but van der Hoorn collects again. Dave Bowman on the right. Down it goes, looking for Peter Hines, getting into the Glentoran box, and the first alarm for Dean Smith in the Glentoran goal. Smith again with the weighty clearance. Jim McAnally's head. Raymond Campbell heads on. McCartney flicks on looking for Johnny Jameson, but it was Cleland again who swept up the danger for United. That's Billy Thompson's clearance. George Neal heads clear. Looking for Totten and looking for Jameson, but that move breaking down for Glentoran. That's the old head of Dave Neri at the back. Takes it back into his box, turns and begins to build another patient United attack. John Clark. Back to Neri. Malpass is free on the left. Neri's through ball picking out Dave Bowman. Bowman a fairly slack one, and Campbell able to challenge and break that move down. Campbell again showing good grit and determination and taking the ball off Dave Bowman again. Downfield now from Glentoran. David Neri's head clears the danger on that occasion, and again. But Glentoran now beginning to build something, beginning to look dangerous. They feel they were hard done by 3-1 in the first leg, and they feel they have a lot to prove tonight. Glentoran skipper Terry Moore with the free kick. It's Jameson in the middle, lurking on the edge of the box, looking for the chance to test Thompson. Still the ball bobbing around, headed out by McCartney to Campbell on the left. Campbell chips it up, Neri misses it. Header from Billy Totten over the top. But early signs and early danger warnings for Dundee United that Glentoran cannot be underestimated. Thompson downfield looking for Hines. Hines gets his head to it, flicks it on. Gallagher keeps it up and knocks it off to Dave Bowman. Back to Cleland. He pumps that ball forward. Hines again jumping with Terry Moore. Hines wins, and good control from the big man. He's got Bowman outside him. Here comes the right foot cross. 3 Glentoran defenders go for it. It comes, though, out to Freddie van der Hoorn. A great shot from him, and a great save from Dean Smith, the Glentoran goalkeeper. The ball broke to Maurice Malpass. It was the right foot shot. It was heading inside the right-hand post of Dean Smith, but passed. Jim McLean already shouting instructions to his men. Alan Preston's corner, headed clear, edge of the box, hacked away by Raymond Campbell. Van der Hoorn clears the danger. McInally inside his own half. The Dutchman again on the ball. He is Billy Thompson, and that's who he chooses to put the ball back to. United again exercising great patience. Malpass through the middle. Here's Peter Hines. Lays the ball off to Freddie van der Hoorn. Preston down the line. McInally taken from behind by Kasky. A free kick, says the referee, but it's play on. Maurice Malpass down the line. Gallagher trying to find a way past Moore. In goes McInally with the tackle, and it's out for a throw. Malpass with the throw down the line, looking for Gallagher, finds a way past his marker George Neal. The right foot cross to the far post, Dave Bowman's head. Peter Hines in the middle, tries the overhead kick, couldn't get contact, and it's cleared, and the referee whistling for dangerous play by Hines. Free kick to Glentoran. Dean Smith's clearance. But again, that Glentoran move breaking down, and Smith gets it back whether he wants it or not. Smith clears downfield. Up goes Jameson. Knocks the ball sideways, looking for Campbell, wearing number 4, but playing left midfield, his customary position. John Clark. To McInally in the centre circle, and he gets that one away to Alex Cleland. Cleland not many options forward, so he has to play the ball square. David Neary and John Clark exchanging passes. Now here's Neary, a chance to shift it forward. Jim McInally, that's a good turn, gets him away from Kasky and finds Kevin Gallagher on the right. Gallagher teasing the Glentoran defence, looking to get to that byline. There he gets, chips it back. A chance at the near post for David Neary, and that's just past. Well, it's not often you see David Neary in that sort of position, and his shot was only just wide. Here's the corner from Alan Preston into the near post. It's desperately headed away. Back, though, to the Dundee United number 11. In again. Away by Terry Moore, only as far as Van der Hoorn. Unable to control it quickly enough. He lays it off to Jim McInally. McInally through the middle. Hines, that's good control and a good layoff too. Now here's Preston again. On the right, plays it infield to McInally. Takes the return pass as Preston, looking for a chance to use that left foot into the box that goes though, looking dangerous. George Neal can't pull that ball down, Peter Hines does. Back to Malpass, chance to put this in. Malpass drives it in low and hard. The ball doesn't break United's way, and it's John Devine who comes clear with it. He's got Dean Smith if he wants to find him, but some good composure there from the Irish number 7. Finds Conor McCaffrey. McCaffrey to Kasky. Glentoran under a lot of pressure in the middle, never much time to dwell on the ball, and again it's back with our goalkeeper. Smith looking left this time for McCartney. Can't find him, and it's United who again mount another attack on the right. This time they don't pick out Kevin Gallagher too cleverly, and the move breaks down. Dean Smith, high and long downfield, John Hart. Thompson again looking for the head of Hines, only finds Terry Moore. Maurice Malpass knocks that one on, and Moore again proving too much in the air at the moment for Peter Hines. Now that's a good through ball by Billy Totten, looking for McCartney, but Billy Thompson was quickly out to gather that one, and the danger over for United. Cleland downfield, Gallagher and Bowman. It's Gallagher who takes it. Van der Hoorn and Bowman on the touchline on the right. Here's Gallagher trying to link with Peter Hines, but again it's Terry Moore, the Glentoran captain, who spots that danger and immediately cuts it out. A throw to United. Dave Bowman with that throw into the box. It took a deflection off Hines' head. It's dangerous for a moment, but it's cleared. United, though, still in possession. Working it left to Alan Preston. Can he get past Neil again? He's done it once with good effect already in this half, but Neil this time blots him out. Another throw to United, which the Dutchman Van der Hoorn with the throw. Peter Hines' head up in the box it goes. Up goes John Clark, but the ball cleared successfully by the Irishman. Back in it goes though. Yet again it's hacked away. Jim McAnally. Johnny Jameson, and a counter-attack possibility here for Glentoran. Campbell racing away on the left, but they choose the right, and it's Billy Totten, and that's a fine ball which has picked him out. Totten against Malpass, looking for a chance to put this in. Here's Totten. Can he get to that byline? Maurice Malpass too wise for him on that occasion, and it's Jim McAnally's head which gets that one away. Totten again. This time he gets to the byline. Did that go over? No, says the referee. And nor did that, despite the Glentoran protest. McAnally clears. But Glentoran still looking good, looking dangerous. McAnally forward to Preston. Cuts in field. Good skills from the youngster. Finds Gallagher in the centre circle. And all the way right to Cleland, who has Bowman with him. It's Dave Bowman who gets it. Touches it in field. Gallagher unable to return the compliment, but here's Bowman again. Down the line. David Neary. Neary pushing forward again. The danger cut out by Terry Moore. The veteran United defender again in the box. Here's the throw in from Bowman, looking for Hines at the near post. It's nodded out by Terry Moore, and that's corner United. And Alan Preston, who's looking very fresh and lively and dangerous for United, goes across to take it. Here's Preston's corner, into the near post. Hines can't get there. The ball cleared only as far as Van der Hoorn. Alex Cleland linking with him. Here's the Dutchman again, 25 yards out. This time looks left, looking for Malpass. Can't find him though. The ball breaking kindly for United, and it's Jim McAnally. Malpass and Van der Hoorn on the Dutchman's right foot. Looking right this time, and he finds Preston. Preston cutting in field. A left foot shot from Preston, and a good save from Dean Smith. Alan Preston's first game of the season for United, and he looks like he means to hold on to that number 11 shirt. Downfield from Smith. McCartney can't get there, and that's good control from young Alex Cleland, and now driving forward. Van der Hoorn gets the ball away to Preston. Malpass going outside him, turns inside instead. Looking for support, looking for help. Finds Malpass. McAnally getting into the Glentoran half now. Forward the ball goes. Down goes Kevin Gallagher. Referee Neil Mitchley says that was more of a dive than anything else, and play on. Dean Smith's long clearance. John Clark beaten in the air by Johnny Jameson. But the ball running to Malpass, who now can clear downfield. Doesn't make a very good job of it. And in fact, that ball is breaking now for McCartney on the byline. The ball stays in. Touches it back to Billy Totten. Totten's left foot. Looking for a chance to take on Maurice Malpass. He's got Neil outside him. Here's Totten. Well, that was part cross, part shot, and not really too much trouble to Billy Thompson. Disappointment for Glentoran. Billy Thompson left-footed downfield. Up goes Peter Hines. Flicks it on, but only as far as George Neal. Downfield for Glentoran. Cut out by David Neri. Malpass linking with Preston. And Neal with the firm tackle from behind. McAnally touches it infield to Maurice Malpass. That eventually finds its mark, which is Dave Bowman. And he linking with Alex Cleland. Cleland downfield. Now here's a chance for Bowman on the right. Bowman's right foot cross. Too much on it, and George Neal gets that one away for a United throw. Dave Bowman might have hoped to have done better with that. Throw to United. McAnally takes it. Great turn by Kevin Gallagher. Can he get this ball in? But the referee says free kick for the infringement on the Scotland winger. And that's a chance for United to build something. Preston's free kick. In it goes. Takes a deflection. A claim for handball against Teddy Moore. The referee says no. And a chance for a counter-attack now for Glentoran. David Neri cuts it out. Alex Cleland. And David Bowman. Down the line, nobody there. Conor McCaffrey has time to clear it, and he does. But not a good one. And now Dave Bowman, a chance to break into the box. Here's Peter Hines, tries to turn on it. Holds the ball up successfully. And here's Kevin Gallagher on the right. The right foot cross. In it goes. A chance for United. And there's the goal. And it's John Clark who's got it. Lurking at the far post. 25 minutes gone. And the home team are ahead. Now 4-1 on aggregate. It was Jim McAnally with that cross. It beat most of the jumpers. It didn't beat John Clark, and his downward header went in. Kevin Gallagher spotting room on the left, and Alan Preston currently occupying it. Chance for him now to run at George Neal. The ball's on his left foot. There's the cross, and it was a dangerous one from Preston. And the number 11 is annoyed that there was nobody on the end of that. There he was, taking on George Neal. It was a wicked, teasing left foot cross, but sadly for him, nobody in on the end of it. Glentoran desperately trying to get a goal before half-time, which would make things a lot happier for them, trailing 4-1 on aggregate, 1-0 on the night. Good skills, though, from Billy Totten for them in the centre circle. Eventually the skills run out, and Maurice Malpass puts it forward, looking for Gallagher. Bowers, long and high downfield. McCartney looking to get in on the end of that one. The ball breaks kindly for Glentoran. Billy Totten ends up on the deck. The challenge from Van der Hoorn. The referee says play on, and meanwhile a Glentoran defender is down. Well, the Glentoran flag not fluttering too impressively at the moment. 1-0 down, 4-1 on aggregate. So 5 minutes before half-time, a free kick in a dangerous position for Glentoran. McCaffrey over the ball, Bowers is there, Raymond Campbell is over the ball too. Cameron with it. Well, that was Bowers, but it was eventually Campbell who took the kick with his right foot, but it curled very comfortably for Billy Thompson over that crossbar. Thompson's clearance. Up goes Kasky, who looks to have recovered from that knock now. And Van der Hoorn on the loose ball finds Peter Hines, and he lays it off to Dave Bowman. Bowman turning infield, has Van der Hoorn behind him, and has Alex Cleland outside him. Here goes Cleland, the right foot cross, looking for the head. Jim McAnally can't quite get there. Billy Kasky did, and that was important for the part-timers. Well, as the first half dies away, the Cleland cross, the McAnally attempt, but the successful header for Billy Caskey. Glad that that didn't go under the bar. Here's Van der Hoorn now, looking for a chance to shoot. He does so. Fires that one in. Smith gets it, comes off his chest, and Kevin Gallagher might have expected to have done better with the rebound. Well, the Dutchman can certainly hit them. He did again there. Dean Smith didn't know much about that when it cannoned off his chest, and Kevin Gallagher claiming that Neil got the touch. David Neary downfield for United. It's Bowers who cleans up the trouble downfield, looking for Totten. Totten can't get there, but Johnny Jameson can. He's on the touchline, turns back infield, looking for help, looking for support. McAnally and Caskey. Caskey wins, the former international. And Raymond Campbell back to Caskey, into the United box. The ball cleared, and Glentoran will have to do it all again. Conor McCaffrey on the halfway line. Squares it to Bowers, slowly working their way forward. Raymond Campbell. McCaffrey to Bowers. And Raymond Campbell again, man who's been attracting interest on this side of the Irish Sea. Campbell looking to get to that byline. In comes the left foot cross. Jim McAnally making a hash of trying to clear it. The ball breaks to Totten. A deflection. Oh, and it's off the upright. And just about half-time, and Glentoran almost level. Totten foiled there, and it's him who takes the corner. Dean Smith pumps the ball downfield, looking for Jameson, takes a knock in the face. United clear the danger. Van der Hoorn beaten in the air by Totten. And now it's John Clark who knocks that ball right to Dave Bowman. Bowman has Gallagher outside him, chips it in though to Peter Hines. A good knock on from him, and nobody in behind him. George Neal turns the ball back, doesn't find the goalkeeper, and that's out for a corner kick. A lapse in concentration from the fullback. Corner kick on the right. Alan Preston curls it in, left-footed, away from Bowers. Totten tries to complete the clearance, but Dave Bowman gets there, eventually hacked away downfield. And that the final action of the first half. The referee Neil Midgley's whistle goes for half-time. Well, young Alan Preston, outstanding for United in the first half, but the only goal scored by John Clark, it was a Jim McAnally cross. Clark got in on the end of it, and his downward header gave Smith no chance. A brave first-half performance from the part-timers, but at half-time, it's Dundee United 1, Glentoran 0.
This is the M&S.
George Neal with the throw for Glentoran, looking for Caskey, gets round Malpass. Jim McAnally and he have had a tussle for most of the first half, and it's McAnally who brings down the former Northern Ireland international. Free kick. The free kick from Neal into the United box. Up there goes John Clark, and away towards the halfway line. Peter Hines chases. McCartney hooking the ball forward. Whereas Malpass breaks down the Glentoran attack and passes square to David Neary. John Clark on the ball. David Neary now trying to prompt another Dundee United attack. Clark on the ball. Downfield looking for Bowman. The danger cut out. And John Devine back to his goalkeeper, Dean Smith. Barney Bowers. And back to Smith. Glentoran again trying to apply some pressure. Johnny Jameson misses the jump. And the ball aimlessly through to Billy Thompson. It's a long clearance from Thompson. Peter Hines at the second attempt manages to pull that ball down with his right foot. A shooting chance for Van der Hoorn. His right foot, it's fly. Dean Smith, a chance for United, and it's Gallagher on the rebound. And Dundee United are 2 ahead. Van der Hoorn with the shot, Gallagher with the score on the rebound. Well, less than 3 minutes of the second half gone. Van der Hoorn shot, Smith couldn't hold it. Gallagher couldn't quite get that ball under control. Eventually he did, fired it home. So that's 2-0 on the night for United, and that's a 5-1 aggregate. And the part-timers could be forgiven now for losing some heart as they see their UEFA Cup lives slipping away. That's a foul on Dave Bowman by Billy Totten, and referee Neil Midgley spotted that. A free kick almost on the halfway line. Well, Tommy Jackson and the crew in the Glentoran dugout, lots of problems for them now. 5-1 down on aggregate. Glentoran will now make a substitution. It's Billy Caskey who took a knock in the first half. He's coming off, and he will be replaced by Andy Matheson, number 40. Here's Cleland for United. Finds Gallagher. Promising attacking play from United, ends with the tackle from McCaffrey. Cleland quick to collect and quick with the throw. Hines can't control it. Now here's Van der Hoorn. And Alex Cleland, a chance to cross. The right foot, the header from Hines! It's off the post! Tremendous save by Smith. Here's Van der Hoorn again, the danger not over for the Irish. Jim McInally and Malpass linking on the left. David Neary into Hines again. Gallagher, that's a poor ball and intercepted by Raymond Campbell. He has McCartney on the left. McCartney couldn't do much with it though, and John Clark stepping in. Patient build-up from Glentoran. That's a good turn, which takes Raymond Campbell past Alex Cleland. McCaffrey looked out, and indeed he was. Throw-in to United. Bowman finds Neary in some space in the centre of the field. For that move, Peters out. Eddie Moore downfield looking for the head of McCartney. The challenge from Cleland and a free kick to Glentoran. Campbell takes the free kick quickly. Finds Johnny Jameson on the left. Cuts back inside, struggling to keep his feet. And it's getting pretty scrappy now. A shooting chance for John Devine, which he didn't make much of, but the ball still in Glentoran possession. Chipped in by George Neal. Up goes Thompson with the touch and over the top. Well, that may not have been intended, but it was certainly dangerous. It was rolled back to Neal. It was a high, curling and hanging cross. No Glentoran head underneath it, but Billy Thompson forced to touch it over. Here's the corner. A chance in front of goal, a head flick by John Devine, but they couldn't touch it in. It's not going for them. Corner kick on the left. Think about the right. Totten with the corner, drives it in right-footed. Up goes Thompson, good pair of hands. And the danger over for United. Hines jumping with Moore. Moore wins, but illegally, according to English referee Neil Midgley. And that's a free kick, United. Clark with the free kick to the speeding Gallagher on the right. That's a back heel to Cleland. His right foot. There comes the cross, and there's the header. But offside may be the ruling at that point. Free kick, Glentoran. United breaking on the right again with Jim McInally linking with Bowman. David Bowman, the right foot cross, it's a good one, out comes Smith. And that's a good catch from the Glentoran goalkeeper, and appreciated too by the supporters behind him. Well, there was the run and the cross, and there was the safe pair of hands from Dean Smith. So United will now make their substitution. It will be a Dutchman coming off and a Yugoslav coming on. It's Freddie van der Hoorn who's giving way after an impressive performance to Miodrag Krivokapic, and that's what the home support think of him. Up goes Bowman to that Smith clearance, and here's Krivokapic's first touch of the ball. Finding room on the right, and can he carve out a third? He has Bowman with him. David Bowman's cross, near post, in went Gallagher, couldn't get there. Malpass. Now Krivokapic again. Good dummy, which lets in Hines. Danger on the left now for Glentoran. Preston shot cannons off a defender. Glentoran break. It's a good ball which releases McCartney on the left. Infield looking for Jameson. Shadowed by David Neary. Such composure on the ball. The United defender comes away with it and sets up an attack, all in the same move. Here's Neary again. And here's Alan Preston. United breaking downfield. Three in the middle. Preston racing towards that byline. A left foot cross. Up goes Gallagher's head. And it's off the top of the crossbar. Dean Smith beaten. And that was a lovely move by United. There was Preston's cross. Curled away from Smith, he'd no chance of getting to the cross, and the header came off the top of the bar. Challenge in the air between Neary and McCartney. Neary wins. Offside against Billy Totten. David Neary pushes the ball forward. That's a clever ball, cut out by Moore, only as far as Preston. Here's Peter Hines. And Maurice Malpass on the left. Infield he goes. Oh, that's a bad ball by McInally, and it's intercepted by Johnny Jameson. But eventually the move petering out. Charged down by McInally. And in fact, the referee says that across the line, it's a throw-in. Now here come Glentoran. into the danger area. Johnny Jameson finding a way past Clark. He touches it in, and McCartney's shot off target. That was a great chance for Glentoran to pull one back. Well, that was a slip. John Clark letting Jameson past him there. He cut the ball back cleverly and quickly. McCartney's shot just wide. Cleland downfield to Peter Hines. That's a terrific turn. Takes him past McCaffrey. And another terrific bit of pace and skill from the Dundee United number 9, but brought down fairly unceremoniously by Terry Moore. Well, some exciting play on the right from Peter Hines, the West Indian-born striker, pushing the ball past Moore, and there was the tackle. Substitution for United. Off comes Hines, and on comes Irishman Michael O'Neill. The Krivokapic free kick, looking for Clark's head, gets it down, and an early chance for O'Neill. There was the free kick. Again, the aerial menace of John Clark. This time, though, Michael O'Neill, with his first touch of the ball, couldn't quite get it on target. Not much happening in front of Neil, but there's the throw-in. Totten can't get the head flick. Totten into the box. Now a chance for Johnny Jameson. What can he do? Touches it back from the byline, and it's hacked away by John Clark with George McCartney behind him. That's a corner kick on the right to Glentoran. They're not going to win this match, but they'd like to salvage some pride here at Tannadice, I'm sure. Here's the corner from Totten on the right. Clark's head, that's the important flick. Gets it clear. Michael O'Neill chases. The last game O'Neill played for United, which was the first leg of this game. Not much happening in front of Conor McCaffrey. Eventually gives it infield to Matheson. Matheson trying to find a way past Bowman. He can't. But it's John Devine picking out Neil on the right. Neil's right foot, trying the long-range shot. Comes off Malpass, and Clark clears. Matheson, the right foot. He's got Totten on the right. Totten against Neri, turning one way then the other. Can't quite decide where he's going, but here's Matheson. Well, Glentoran managing one way or another to get the ball into the United box, but with no great method in mind. United break on the left. Here's Malpass. Inside he has Gallagher. Gallagher manages to stretch and find Preston. Alan Preston's left foot cross. Taking a deflection behind for a corner. Dundee United piling on the pressure. Already 2 up, 5-1 on aggregate. The Preston corner. Clark going for it. Breaks to Krivokapic. Alex Cleland. And back to Krivokapic. There's the right foot cross. John Clark looking for the spectacular one. Couldn't quite get there. Here's Preston though. Still danger for Glentoran. In comes the cross come short, which Dean Smith does well to collect. Well, the ball eventually breaking to Preston. He's been dangerous in this position so far. This time, he might have done better. Here's another Glentoran substitution. A chance for one of their substitutes to sample the big-time atmosphere. It's Stephen Douglas, and off went Billy Totten. Maurice Malpass with the header looking for Kevin Gallagher. In steps David Bowman. And eventually it's O'Neill, finds Krivokapic on the right. There's the shot. Well, it was well hit, but comfortably for Smith off target. The big Yugoslav, popular player at Tannadice, and the Tannadice fans liked that rasping shot, but it was just wide. Well, with strong vocal backing, Glentoran push forward again. Raymond Campbell on the left. Can they get a goal back? It's Douglas, the second Irish substitute. Campbell unable to escape from his markers, and it's United who take over possession. That ball running out though, throw in. As the minutes tick away from Glentoran, as they prepare to bid their UEFA Cup farewell for the season. McCaffrey on the left. McCaffrey again pumping that ball into the penalty box, but no real prospect of McCartney getting after it. And United can now push forward. Well, the referee has blown his whistle for an infringement against Billy Thompson. It looks as if Thompson is being accused of stepping outside that box. Whatever, it's a free kick at the edge of the box for Glentoran. Thompson organises the ball, and a chance for Glentoran to get some consolation at Tannadice. There's the free kick into the side netting, though. It was Bowers, the defender, who hit that one. Looked for a moment as it may have crept inside that post, but Billy Thompson really had it well covered. It was a curling free kick into the side net. Forward to Michael O'Neill, the substitute. And O'Neill a chance to impress against his fellow countryman. But a free kick given against him on that occasion. Now United moving forward again as the Glentoran supporters try to revive their team. Here's Kravokapic, right-footed into the box. That's dangerous. But Teddy Moore has had a good game at the back for Glentoran, and it is he who foils Jim McInally. Bowman finds Malpass on the left. Gallagher manages to turn. Cuts in field. Malpass is square outside the box. The right foot shot straight at Dean Smith, unfortunately for him, as he looked for United's third on the night. Maurice Malpass collected that pass, turned quickly. The first time shot, it was certainly powerfully hit, but straight at Smith. Well, some tired legs as we get into the final couple of minutes. Glentoran trying to salvage some pride. United on the hunt for another goal. They lead 2-0, 5-1 on aggregate. Heading for the UEFA Cup second round. Alan Preston's corner. John Clark's header. Behind it goes. The final touch was off a Glentoran head. This time a corner on the left-hand side. Clark waits. Into the final minute as Maurice Malpass curls in the cross. Away from Bowers, only as far as Preston. A left foot shot. It's over the top. He's been looking for every possible chance to shoot, but that one not causing Smith too many problems. It took deflection though, and it's another corner. You'll never walk alone from the Glentoran supporters. Here's the Gallagher corner. Curling towards the far post, nobody there for United. Campbell can let that run if he wishes. Chooses to keep it in, but it's eventually run out for a throw. The final throws of this UEFA Cup tie then, and it's United on the attack, as has been the case for much of the match. McCaffrey gaining some respite for Glentoran, but most of their promising moves have broken down at the final hurdle. As we go into injury time, Michael O'Neill, the Irishman, on the ball. He'll know a lot of faces around about him in the opposition. He on the left with the right foot into Clark. John Clark chips it forward. Here's Michael O'Neill. Can he put it away? The shot! And it's over. Kevin Gallagher screaming at him in the middle, saying that should have been mine. O'Neill smiles, but he really might well have cut that one back to Kevin Gallagher, as it was a couple of feet off target. The kick out from Smith, and the final whistle goes. Referee Neil Midgley has blown that final whistle, and in this UEFA Cup tie, Dundee United have won very comfortably indeed. Their first goal midway through the first half. Jim McAnally's cross, the diving header from John Clark beyond Smith. Early in the second half it was 2, and Kevin Gallagher, sharp as attack as ever, in on the rebound. That was the second. 5-1 on aggregate. United through very comfortably indeed. What a brave performance from the part-timers of Glentoran. Final score from Tannadice, Dundee United 2, Glentoran 0.